G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite SS6 video. This isn't a very good guide, however this is my current build that I'm running on Season SS6 for Youga2. It looks pretty cool auras, and it is T8 viable. Obviously, if you had better gear than what I have, then it would be a lot more viable. However, I only just got to T8, so I will be going back to T7, probably 7.2, just to farm up currency so I can really craft some decent gear and break into T8 farming quite comfortably. First up, let's go over the talent points. It is God of Deception, Warlock, and Psychic. You want to grab all the damage nodes. Bit of movement speed is always fantastic. Max energy shield. I have gone with skill area just because I want it to be bigger. Other people have gone not for skill area. I think they skipped it, or where do they put it? I can't even remember. Max energy shield probably. And then dot damage, reaps, and persistent skill level. Persistent is your dots and stuff. And dot damage. For some reason yesterday I wasn't running these two. I was running these two, which is absolutely crazy. Onto the notables, we have within 2 seconds after you deal dot damage plus 25% additional dot damage. That is pretty huge. Plague is also pretty reasonable. Onto Forbidden Power, additional erosion damage, minus 15% alley res. We are pretty squishy, so you may want to use Subtle Impact instead, but we'll see how we go for now. Onto Warlock, we have damage, Affliction Effect. Affliction Effect is the main multiplier for the build. Onto damage and chance to avoid ailments. I've seen some other people get the damage up here, which is just the damage. Why not go down here and get the chance to avoid ailments? Doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. A bit of max ES with energy shield, charge cannot be interrupted. And then onto damages and all skills. I have gone with blur. I could tie this in with the other notable back here. Was it this one? No, this one. Blur gains 25% additional dot damage. That would tie into this right here, because you would always have blur because you're always defeating stuff. Anywho, moving on to Psychic. Go with dot damage, skill effect duration, reap duration, and then over to the end here with reap, affliction, and then some more damage and additional damage against cursed enemies. Statue of the New God, I haven't really had anything drop, so I've just thrown in anything that I've had. Bit of erosion damage, bit of damage. You want reap cooldown, recovery speed, affliction damage, erosion skill level, and there was one pedigree which looks insane, which is Twisted Belief. Is this going to show up? No. So it is on the Slates, Pedigree of the Gods, Filtered Search, Twisted Belief. They are ranging from 50 plus. Twisted Belief gives you plus 4 erosion skill level, which is pretty huge. Maybe worth just grabbing a cheap one. If we can find one for max 60. I don't think I have 60 Flame Elementium. That one's kind of average. It's probably the same one. Let's just heart it just so can skip over it if it appears again. Okay, Leo, in a minute. So Twisted Belief would probably be worth it just for the +4 skill level. I don't know how much FE I have. At least I've got 13 there. Leo, I said in a minute. Where are we? I have 120 Flame Elementium, so that would probably be pretty worth. I can probably find something a little bit better.
Daddy, I was driving the car.
Yeah, can you not do it on my keyboard?
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Onto the skills. This is where it differs from the build that I had yesterday, as I was using Black Hole, Blink, and Starstalker. Now it's a little bit tankier, and you just zoom around the map. This is still the same with Control Spell, Passivation, Grudge, Short Duration, Cataclysm. If you get a Soul Candle with level 30 Grudge on it, then you are probably rich. But you can switch that out for something else. Arcane Circle with increased area, preparation so you don't have to use it, and shortened duration for the additional dot damage. Onto Blurry Steps with the extended duration and cooldown reduction. Frost Shield for some tank, additional -33% physical damage taken and fire damage, which is fantastic. Add on to that a bit of armor from Iron Fortification and extended duration, so it's up as much as possible. This has a 6-second cooldown. Preparation has an 8-second cooldown. If you can switch that out for the activation medium preparation, that would be even better, as it would be up pretty much all the time, as it lasts for 5 seconds. Yeah, so it lasts for 5 seconds, has a 6-second cooldown. However, if you increase the duration by 25%, then it will be up 100% of the time. Going on to Entangled Pain, excuse me, lasts for 5 seconds. Preparation, 8 seconds. Again, you want activation medium preparation. Let's quickly have a look and see how much that is. Probably pricey. It is not pricey at all. Wow. That is cheap. What was the 15, 13? Alright, let's search for that. Price filter to 13 and buy a couple. 12, 7 seconds. 7 seconds is garbage. We want 6 seconds. So you want to filter search. Max 6. Looks like 20 FE. Let's price filter to 20. See how many pop up. Got one there. 17.
Quickly come get my footy ball, please.
Where is your footy ball, Leo?
In a bush.
In the bush. Just reach in and grab it.
Look, there's bees.
The bees are not going to hurt you, Leo. They don't care about your ball. They care about the flowers.
Look, can you please go get it?
Alright, in a minute.
And has it been a minute yet?
What?
Has it been in a minute yet?
So on Frost Shield, we want to slap in an activation medium there. So that prepares that every 6 seconds now. That should be up 100% of the time, and we can do the same for this. That has to go here. Activation medium. This can change to Terrain of Malice. So Entangled Pain should be up all the time now, and Frost Shield should be up all the time. Every 8 seconds. What's the cooldown on this? Cooldown is 5 seconds. Let's get another one. Yep, advanced, done. Search that. Price filter. We've got the other one for 17, so let's just quickly go through and find another one. There's a lot up, none for 17, there was one for 20, so just buy that. All things that make your skill better, so why not, you know? This is going to make my gameplay more enjoyable. So now that is up all the time, this is up all the time, and that is up all the time. Arcane Circle has a 10-second cooldown, so there's not much point unless we get a preparation with a big cooldown recovery speed, which I may have to get. Even 11% is better than none, so that just means it's up more often. It does have shortened duration, so I guess we'll see what happens. But anyway, continuing on, precise erosion enhancement with deep pain, swiftness, and when you can get some sealed mana, then you can use elemental res instead of frost spirit. I've just put blinding on there because why not? May as well blind the enemies if you can. And my soul candle is just a little bit of dot damage. Probably get something much better now that we've got some FE flowing in. Looking at the gear, we have Hecate's Vision for the additional curse area and duration. You also deal 20% additional damage to cursed enemies and take 20% reduced damage from cursed enemies as well. So that is a pretty insane multiplier there. If you get that at tier 0, that'd be pretty nuts. Onto every other piece of gear, you're looking at intelligence, max energy shield, damage, and some resistances. That's pretty much common. Anywhere you can get dot damage, grab dot damage. That's when inflicting wilt. You inflict wilt, so that's fine. Dot damage, reap, etc. Traceless pains are really nice, but the standard rings are also quite nice. If you're running 2 of these, you're going to have no resistances. Even I don't have much resistance as is. I have 12% lightning and 13% fire. That's why I die a lot. But we'll see how we go farming in 7.2. Weapons, you want energy shield, reap, erosion skill level, erosion, affliction, dot. Or if you can't get the erosion skill level, you can opt in for intelligence instead on the weapons. If you're wondering how to craft this, I have got the video on how to craft on my channel, so just check that out. What are we missing? Heroes. So someone did actually have pain amplification on here instead of cooldown recovery, cooldown reduction. So I may try that out as well, but that is what I'm running at the moment. Not many choices here. And then space-time pause there. Intelligence with affliction effect, reap cooldown recovery, and affliction reflect. I bought these for about 5 or 10 flame elementium each, and that one was a little bit more expensive, and when you're crafting it actually uses 8. So as you're doing them, a white takes 2, blue takes a white takes 1, blue takes 2, this takes 6. No, it takes 4 standard. So it's 1, 2, 4, and then 8. And then you can get red as well, but they're selling for about 150 flame elementium, which I just don't have, and I don't have the currency to upgrade them. So I'm just upgrading this one to try and get some better stuff. I didn't get the right one there. I don't want minion crit strike rating, so you can just roll this one. Takes 5 and 1. The highest that you can get is tier 2. You can see the results here. Skill area would be nice. Affliction effect would be nice. Reaping cooldown recovery speed would be nice. So I probably can't get it because I've already got it there, but affliction would be nice. Minion damage, crit strike rating, max life. Got one more. Oh, don't need one more attempt because I got dot damage. So 40% dot damage, quite nice. And yeah, I'll keep going. And at level 30, it gives +1 level to the trait, which is cool. So that will be trait level 2, which adds 0.05% of the reaping and reaping purification damage dealt to enemies to twisted space times recorded damage. Is it worth 0.05%? It's better than nothing. Anywho, I'll quickly show the DPS dummy. This is a 0 button build, which is fantastic. So in DPS spirits, you're around about 200 million DPS, which is pretty fine for farming T7. If you're in T7, you don't need that much DPS. So go into your drop pet spirits, and then you're still doing over 100 million DPS, which is really quite nice. You can blitz through 7s really easily with that much damage. And with the frost shield and stuff, you are pretty tanky. While we're here, why not switch out the this and try this out? May as well. Was 140 before. Are they arguing out there? I can't really hear anything. I think they're negotiating with each other. It looks pretty similar. A little bit higher spike, a little bit less consistent. I don't know. It's not much difference, to be honest. I might level this up to 20 and see what happens. And if we get the twisted stuff, that pedigree of the gods with twisted belief, then we can keep going there. Have I forgotten anything? I think that's everything for the build. If you liked, make sure you share it or whatever you want. Actually, if you subscribe or whatever, that's up to you. I'm not going to push that. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you probably on stream in a bit and online shortly. Cheers.